Hi everyone, welcome to Nutrition Science. This is Kinesiology 300. I'm Dr. Janet Bonome, really excited to be sharing the next 8 weeks with you in this course. Just want to take you on a couple housekeeping items before I get started, but every week I'll be creating these short, usually about 5 or so minutes, overview videos of what to expect for the week, a little bit extra guidance on your assignments for the week, and just any other tips and tricks that I want to share with you. So first of all, again, Kinesiology 300, so hopefully you are all in the right class. Some of you may be traditional students taking this class online, and the majority of you are students here in online and professional studies. So if it's your first semester here, if you are a main campus student taking an online class for the first time, just make sure to reach out to me. Classes obviously that are distance-based run a little bit differently than if you saw me in a classroom every day. So if you have any questions, if you're just completely lost, want a little bit more discussion on any concepts that we are covering in the textbook, just make sure you reach out to me. It's really up to you to seek out the support from me, and I'm here for you. Okay, let's go through the syllabus real quick. Just want to point out a couple of key features. So we are here in Blackboard. Actually, let me go one step further from your home screen. And now my Blackboard obviously looks a little bit different than yours. So I'm in the Blackboard page for my class, and my internet's working really slow right now. And the home page is where you can access your any announcements. Here we go. So where you can access your announcements. I'll post an announcement every week, and make sure that you're checking those. I may post some extra credit opportunities, a couple of extra videos on the critical assignment. So just make sure you are checking those regularly. So the next link down here is our course syllabus. So really important information here. Our class is 8 weeks long, so it moves really quickly. Just try your best not to get behind, yet I know that some challenges come up. Kids get sick, you have deadlines at work, things like that, family emergencies. So I will work with you on those, but again, the 8 weeks does move by really, really quickly, and the beauty of online learning is that if you have a baby due, we've had students have babies, either yourself or your spouse, you know, in the middle of a semester, if you're getting married, going on vacation, if you have really big deadlines at work, the beauty is that you can work ahead, right? So here's just some background information about the class. Make sure, I'm not going to cover every detail here, make sure that you're taking a look at all of these details because you're expected to know about it. Each course week begins on a Monday, so when we say week one starts on Monday and it ends on Sunday. Your assignments are due throughout the week, so again, make sure you're paying attention to your deadlines here in your syllabus as well as Blackboard. All right, here's my contact information. My office is in Tyler Plaza, which is across the street from the Galleria, the Tyler Mall. I'm not on main campus, so if you try to come find me on main campus, you won't be able to find me there. My phone number is listed as well as my email. My email is probably the best way to get a hold of me. I'm not sitting at my desk on my phone all the time, so I will do my best to email you back as soon as I can, no later than 24 hours. If you're emailing me, you know, at midnight Friday night, I might not get back to you till Sunday or Monday. Okay, so email is the best way to get a hold of me. This semester, I'm holding my office hours virtually on Mondays in the morning from 9 until about 1. You can access me via WebEx, so you can pop in at any time. I'll be logged in. That's the link you can find me at. And then we can see each other on video and then chat with each other then. If you make an appointment with me, that's much better, obviously, in case I'm chatting with another student and you have some confidential information or anything about your grades specifically that you want to discuss, and I have a meeting with another student at the same time. So just get a hold of me, let's schedule some time and we can chat. So Monday mornings and then Tuesdays as well at Tyler Plaza in my office. And I'm also really flexible and available by appointment. I know that many of you are working full-time or have families, so if you want to meet in the evenings on WebEx, again, video conferencing, I'm definitely available to do that, or we can even chat first thing over the weekend as well. So your required textbook is NUTR Nutrition by McGuire and Bierman. It's the 2012 edition, so make sure you are working in the right edition. And I was trying to see if I have a copy of it. And I don't, I only have the new one, but the edition that we're using right now, we're on the 2012 edition still, has a yellow bell pepper, I believe, on the cover, so make sure you're using the right edition. All right, our student course outcomes that you can find here, make sure you take a look at these. These are important to the university, to this class and me as an instructor, but also to the university to make sure that we're achieving all of these student goals and outcomes, and make sure that you as a student, that you can go through and say, yes, I did develop a foundational knowledge of macronutrients and micronutrients. Yes, I was able to analyze the relationship between nutrition and disease and identify dietary practices that contributed to the disease. Now, if you didn't complete any of these objectives, let's think about what happened, why you didn't, and how we can help you do that. Okay, so these core student objectives are really important, and again, I'll leave it to you to take a look at those. Quick overview of your assignments. We have different assignments that are that you'll see throughout the weeks. Our reflections are our discussion board announcement, our discussion board assignments, and you'll have these every other week. Your original post is something that you will post a minimum of 250 to about 500 words. You'll utilize the textbook, the chapter readings, any links to videos or articles that I provide for you in Blackboard. You can use your own personal experiences, academic articles, information on the internet as well. So use your critical thinking and make sure that you are responding to the post that I give to you. So those are due Thursday at midnight. In addition, you have 2 classmates' responses that are due every Sunday by midnight, a little bit shorter, minimum of 100 and 250 words. And I want this to be substantial rather than saying, yeah, Janet, that was great. I agree with you. Carbs are good or carbs are bad. I want you to tell me why. I want you to give me some substance. I want you to use outside references, and that's a requirement, to use outside references to support your thoughts. You know you have a lot of good things to say. I just want you to find some good references to back it up. So those are your reflections that are due every other week. We have different homework assignments throughout the week. The specific instructions will be in Blackboard. We have quizzes every week that are based on the reading as well as my lectures. You have 30 minutes to complete each quiz. They are open book, obviously. Open book, open note, open lecture. You can go back throughout your quiz, go back and forth and complete your answers, 10 multiple choice questions. Now, if you did 0 reading, did not listen to my lectures at all, it is timed. You have 30 minutes, so it might be a little bit difficult for you to go back and scramble for the answer, so make sure you do that after you've completed your reading and your lectures. You have 3 supportive submission assignments throughout the course, and those assignments are specifically geared towards helping you put some components together for your critical assignment, which is your final project in the class. So you'll have 3 of these throughout the course. Again, you'll have specific instructions in Blackboard that I'll be going over. Your first one is due week 1, and you can actually use this information, all of the references that you've gathered, the notes that you've taken, you can use this information for your final project that's due at the end of the class. And you can see that here, your critical assignment is a nutrient deficiency report in this class, and I'll be talking about that in more detail in a couple more weeks. You can see my grading policies. Fairly straightforward. I'll do my best to grade your assignments. In the first half of the week is always my goal. All of your grades should be updated in Blackboard, and if you find any discrepancies, make sure you reach out to me and let me know so I can correct those as soon as possible. Here you can find your course schedule. So week 1, you can see the weekly readings. We're reading chapter 1 and 2, and you'll have lectures on chapter 1 and 2. You have your first reflection assignment as well as a supportive submission that's due, and these are your deadlines. So there should be no surprises. I don't want you to be emailing me Sunday night at 10 p.m. saying, I didn't know I had any assignments due this week. Okay, so all of your work and your deadlines are here for the next 8 weeks. All of your assignments are posted and all of your lectures are posted. So if you want to work ahead, if you know that you are going on vacation or you're going to have a really busy week with your family and your kids or at work, just make sure you work ahead and get those assignments into me ahead of time. All right, so all of your work for the next 8 weeks are available here. Your regular effective contact, let me just cover this real quickly. So your Lancer mail, your CVU email, is the only email that I'll be using to communicate with you. And that's done for privacy reasons. If you have a Gmail or any other any email other than Lancer Mail, I can't ensure that it's you, the student, that I'm talking to, right? I don't communicate with your parents or your spouses or anybody else other than you. So again, for privacy reasons, your Lancer Mail is the only email that I respond to. So if you're going to email me from your Gmail or your Yahoo, I'll reply back to your CBU email. Late assignments, I do have a grace period for late work. I'm human too. You know, things come up, your kids get sick, you have deadlines at work, family emergencies, and so I do provide a 5-day grace period, but there will be a 10% deduction per day the assignment is late. So if you just absolutely couldn't turn in your assignment in time, no big deal. You'll have a 10% deduction, but I will accept it. Now, if you have a family situation that's come up, your kids got really sick, you were in the hospital, something like that, just any unforeseen challenges that come up, just please speak to me prior to a due date. So we can make special arrangements, and so I can give you extra support, and we can create a plan for you to make up that work. Okay, no emergencies come up. It's when you email me at 11:55 Sunday saying your internet's not working, I can't really help you there, but I'm here for you and I'll always work with you. All right, if you are a student with a disability, please make sure that you contact Dr. Stephen Brown, who is our Dean of Student Services, so he can work out some accommodations with you. You can also email disability services at the email that's here, so I can provide the appropriate accommodations for you. Okay, so let's just for a couple more minutes get into your learning activities, and this is where you'll find all of your all of your work broken down each week. So here, week 1, we have a quick introduction. Again, you can see your schedule. You can see exactly what to expect for the week. If you click into this link for week 1, here's your textbook. We're reading chapters 1 and 2. My lectures are already posted. Chapter 1 covers why does nutrition matter. Chapter 2, choosing food wisely. These are PowerPoint files that have audio associated with them, so I narrate directly into the slides, and they're really large files, so often they won't load from like a tablet or a mobile device, or even on your computers. It might take you know, several minutes for it to load, so just be aware. But if you are somebody who actually likes clicking slide by slide on the PowerPoints, those are available for you. I also have uploaded my lectures as a YouTube recording, so obviously makes for a much faster download. It's instantaneous. It's one straight video from start to finish of my lectures, so you can listen to it in the car, from your phone, whatever works for you. So those lectures are available there. Your first reflection, 2 parts. So introductions and why nutrition matters. So give me a quick introduction about yourselves. We don't see each other in the classroom, so I really want to get to know you as best as I can. Let me know what your major is, what year you are in school, something else you want to share about yourself, why you're taking this class. Hopefully it's not just an elective or a gen ed requirement, and even if it is, why did you pick this class in particular? Because nutrition really matters for everybody. It matters for what you're putting into your bodies. It matters for what you're feeding your kids. So I'm obviously really excited about the topic because I like to eat and I like to know what I'm eating, right? So nutrition, why nutrition matters. Take a look at the your prompt here, and again, your initial response is due, your initial post is due Thursday by midnight. Your 2 classmates' responses are going to be due Sunday. Okay, so again, you want to talk about nutrition, what nutrition is, why it matters to you, the importance of nutrition on human health, and discuss some current diet trends. What's popular, low carb, you know, high carbs, keto, paleo. I mean, there's so many different types of trends that are, you know, that are out there. So what's really important, and also what does the Bible say about nutrition? So make sure you complete those on time. Your first supportive submission is due this week, and again, your critical assignment is a report on a nutrition deficiency. So your first supportive submission here requires you to find a nutrient deficiency problem of interest to you. So again, this is your first part of your critical assignment, and we're going to be working through this through the next 8 weeks. So you'll describe the deficiency, a deficiency in iron, a macronutrient, a micronutrient. Identify the key problems, issues, the macro and micronutrients that are involved, and the types of macro and micronutrients that are lacking in this deficiency, and then provide a rationale for choosing this as your topic of interest. Now, the more time and references and quality that you put into this assignment, you can use that for your critical assignment. Okay, thanks for bearing with me through this video here. Just really excited for the next 8 weeks.